Hi, I'm Subu bringing crafting to you, and today we're going to make a 5-year-old card. So I'm going to start off with a piece that measures 4.5 by 6.5. So I'm going to start off at the bottom. So I'm going to just do some granny apple green. So you can just cut a piece of card like this. I happen to have got some plastic thing that I got, so just going to come on, and this is granny apple green. Just going to come on just a little way. I love glass mats for this. This is because you can keep going back and absorbing more of the ink. So I'm gonna, so I'll go on that way now. Again, bring it in there. And bring some more in. And there we go. A bit of curve there. So I'm not going to go too far up. I think I'm going to let that might be it now, and then I'm going to go the other way. So I'm going to bring it down and bring in some balmy blue. So this is just to set our background. Again, I'm going to bring it a bit darker at the top. So I'm going to bring it down, and then I want to soften it. Let's do some going across now. I want this to be a lot softer. I want to come down now with softness. You know, you get some really darker patches, and then it goes much lighter. So don't want to get too much ink now going. Let's go. Oops, I want to go much lighter now. And then I'm just going to bring in, so I'm not using anything now, just going to bring that blue in to blend the two parts together. I'm just going to do a bit more. Okay, so that's just give it some texture and a background, something interesting. Right, let me put those out of my way and shut up my ink pads. So I've got a piece. Oh, I just want to wipe this. So let's just get any off so we don't get any mess, and just wipe that off as well. Okay. Doesn't take long to dry, but that's it. So I've got a piece of Misty Moonlight that I'm going to mount it on to. So I'm going to bring that in now. and my Misty and Moonlight measures 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. So I'm going to give that a equal increment all the way round. Come on. I think I put it on a bit too high. Let's bring it down. I think that's about right. And if you've got any fluff, I tend to just run my nail across it, and that seems to tuck it underneath. You'll often see me do that when I've glued it, but that's what I'm doing, just to get rid of that fluff. Right, so I have got the bathtub from the and a hippo from the Happiest Hippo was, so you got this was the stamp set, and then there was some wonderful dies. I just think these are absolutely brilliant, these dies, and they were again, I think Celebration, yeah, they were Celebration as well. But you get some good things at Celebration time, really love them. Now I'm going to put that up on dimensionals. Now I've seen my dimensionals, so what have I done with them? Right, can't see. Oh yeah, they're hiding under stuff that I've got down here. So I'm going to put the tub up on some dimensionals. Now I want to be able to tuck him underneath, so I'm going to just put that amount on, I think, and place him about there. Then I can tuck my hippo underneath. Now I felt my tub was a bit bare. I'm going to put him in there. So I thought this is Want to Say dies, and I love these dies. This is where the Happy Birthday is from, but there's these stars in it. There's lots of lovely things in it, and I thought, yeah, that just finishes that off. And then in the set as well, let me move that out of the way, you get this lovely splash die. So I'm going to try and replicate the splash coming out, so we get a big one, and I've cut this out with the rainbow glitter paper. Let's see, so that's what I want to do. So I want to replicate that one, and then I want the medium one. It goes the other way. I'll put a bit of glue on here, and we'll do that a bit higher, and then it's the other, that's not the medium one, it's the, which one is that? So that must be, we'll do that one. I want it to go the other way. Oops, I'm getting that on it, go away. Okay, so, oops, that moved it. That's it, and then we'll have a higher splash from this one. So I love this glitter paper, so that can go like that, random splashing. Okay, and then I'll have these at the other side. Splash out the other side, so I think this one will go in a bit higher, and this I'm going higher, and then the middle one, I'll have this one going a bit higher. So just however you want to put them. The very random water drops, you never know. So that was part of it here, how it went in and out of colour. And I save it every little bit because I've just used that to cut them out. So I save every little bit really. Okay, and I mustn't lose that. So as I say, it got some brilliant things in it to play with. I love it. Right, so he's going to have the snorkel and glasses on. So I've cut these out in Bermuda Bay. So we're going to put some glue on these, his snorkel glasses. His goggles, that's the word, goggles. So there they go on there. And then of course where's his snorkel? Oh, there, it's fell off. His snorkel. Oh, oops. Just put a bit of glue on your snorkel. Stick that coming out of his mouth there. There we go. And then look for the tufts of the grass. This are all from this set. So I'm just going to stick them random. So I've just cut out 3 of these in Granny Apple Green, and that was what I did with the bottom. So I think we'll stick one there, and then we'll have one at the other side. So just random. Okay. And then I thought, you might have seen me do this before, but I've cut out in Crush Curry the Happy Birthday, and also in Bermuda Bay the Happy Birthday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my Crush Curry Happy Birthday on top of my Bermuda Bay. So I'm just going to offset it. Okay, so let me just move that out of the way. Wrong way round. And to offset it this way, get off. So just want it to just offset that slight bit like that, look. There we go, that's the birthday bit done. And the happy. So, happy birthday. Where's my pokey tool? Get out my pokey tool, be much easier and faster. Okay, so there and there. And do the same. So it's the yellow I want the glue on, the Crush Curry I want the glue on. And then I'm going to offset again with a happy. Okay, and then we'll position these now. Oh, and I've not put the card down on the base, so we're all right anyway. Now I want it over this side because I've also, I love this birthday celebrations. This is the stamp set, but the die set, you've got lots of lovely things in. You've got banners and things and tassels and little flowers, but you've got numbers. Great, I love that. So the birthday boy is going to be 5, so I'm going to stick my 5 on first. So just cut it out in that brushed gold that I was showing you the other day. Getting strings. So I'm going to put this in this top corner here. There we go. It's 5. And then I can now position my happy birthday. So put a bit of glue all over. There we go. Get it the right way round. And I think that'll have it about there. Flatten it down a minute, and then the birthday. Okay, and sit that about there, I think. Okay, and again, just flatten that down. Right, now while that's just drying a minute, I'll just put that on one side and bring in my card base. Let's just bring in my trimmer. Now, of course, for your card base, it's 10 inches by 7 and scored down the middle at 5. And you'll have often seen me doing this. I use my trimmer, push in the card base and hold it firm, and then start to crease down while I'm holding it firm. And that helps you to get your card base so that it's equal on both sides, or less of a problem. Okay, but before I go any further, I'm just going to bring my stamp in. So I think I'm going with, I think I'll go Granny Apple Green. I'll go Granny Apple Green. I'm going to bring the Granny Apple Green in, and A Great Big Wish for Happiness. So we'll put that in the middle there, and then I think I will, let's see, I'm going to actually do that from here. So I'll have some, no, I know I've got plenty about, and I'm going to just do it in the Granny Apple Green. No, I'm not. I'm going to change, and I'm going to go for the Balmy Blue. So bring in the Balmy Blue, come on. So bring in the Balmy Blue. And I'm going to stick that coming from the top end there, and then carry it on. I'm going to go down a bit and make sure I've got that there like that, so we've got a bunting going across the top. Okay, and I might put my hippo, I'm not going to colour him in though. Let's see, I should have another, I'll just peel this one off. I think got loads out, but I'm looking too messy. No, I think I'll stick it in the blue. So I'm gonna just go for the hippo in the bottom corner here. The light's dazzling me a bit, so I've just got a hippo in the corner, and I'm not, I've stamped him directly. I've not even stamped up or anything. I've just done him. Now, because, let's shut the ink pad, because I've just done those and I don't want it to spoil that by printing over, I'm going to make sure that I've got my verse the right way. I'm going to go the other way, and then I'm going to bring in my card topper, and we're going to put this on the top. Okay, and then make sure we've got equal increment all the way around. And we're happy, commit. There we go. There we go. So that's a lovely boy 5-year-old card with a great big wish for happiness inside. So I hope you like that. Thank you for dropping by. Do appreciate it. Do appreciate all those that have subscribed to me. And I'll just mention again, I still haven't had a chance to look up, but if you join Stampin' Up and it's for this month only, you can just pay £35 and get £130 worth of product, or £99 and I'm sure it's 200 and something, but I can't remember. I need to look it up. But just thought it's too good an offer not to do it. So thank you very much. Stay safe, stay well. Bye for now.